play the prototype. Hello and welcome to Hula New Plays Short in Your Games. Today I'm going to play a game by Rainslices. This is a visual novel, a short analog horror inspired kinetic visual novel. So we'll see what that is about. And this is part of the, there was a visual novel jam this year, and I did quite a few entries on my channel because I really like the setup. So I think 1,000 words or less, and then a limitation of just one sound asset and one image asset as far as I remember. And I thought this was really, really cool. I'm not quite sure if this is the one, but I think it is. We'll see about it. We'll see about it. And so, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Maybe this is not the one that used just one sound. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a short visual novel. It's horror. It's amazing, probably. So let's dive right in. Also, yeah, this is about a robot, I guess. So, yeah. Well. Property of Pandemonium Technologies Inc. This videotape is intended for use by personnel of Pandemonium Technologies Inc. only. Also, it says if I want to continue the text, there's an auto feature and I can't click, which I hope I can keep up. Because indie developers, for some reason, are the fastest readers in the world, or they don't time and fully read out their own stuff, because sometimes those auto features are hell of a speed ride through the text. So let's you know, cross fingers. All right. Preliminary model assessment. It's got the VHS effect that I find very irritating with text. You will conduct a series of standard prompts to assess the latest prototype developed by Pandemonium Technologies. Look, it's bad for reading. Choose normal if prototype has responded correctly. Choose not normal if otherwise.
Before you is the Plaything prototype. He is a state-of-the-art talking companion intended for all ages. His features include lifelike movement, a lovely singing voice, and human-like response. The Plaything is capable of functioning as your family, your friend, your entertainment.
Ha! But not my pet.
He is unlike any other companion. At Pandemonium, we take pride in the quality of our electronic puppets, ensuring that customer experience is nothing short of positive.
Section 1. Arm area. Playing stimuli in 3, 2, 1. If the prototype has responded correctly, his arm to your right should remain raised. I guess it remains, that's normal. Also, inflate here. What should be inflated there? Also, why the face? Why would you, if that's a companion, why does it have this face? Come on. Alright, so I guess we should test if it acts normally. It will not. And is a good companion. It's probably a murderous companion. I like this. The flickering, the VHS flickering, especially when I have text to read. I don't know why people do this. There's so many people who get migraines, and I can promise you a vast amount of them will, you know, that is kind of a trigger for a lot of people with migraines. But also, it is annoying even for people like me who don't get migraines, but just want to read like text normally, you know, like normal. But yeah, so the robot has kept both arms up, so normal. Playing stimuli. It's a really cool concept though, you know. I don't want to complain too much about this VHS effect. It's just pet peeve. But the idea is genius. It's great. If the prototype is responding correctly, his arm to your left should remain raised. To my left. Yes. Oh, those eyes. Will it move closer? Because I will not notice until very late. I'm so bad with details. So that's normal. Head area. No, please. That face. Don't wanna. Playing stimuli in 3, 2, 1. Tilting to your right. His head should be tilting to my right. So, like, yeah, you did it. That's not creepy at all. I would not let this thing in my house. In general, I'm not opposed to androids, robots, whatever. But not if they look like this. Those eyes, not in the place where I sleep. 3, 2, 1. It's such a cool idea. I mean, that developer, it's a good one. It's a smart one. Okay, tilting to your left. Alright. Yeah. Creepy as ever. Guess did everything right, you know. It's not less creepy, so I guess that's what it's supposed to do and be. Eye area. No. No. 3, 2, 1. Should be looking to your right. Okay. It's disgusting. Also, funnily enough, this is currently what thousands of people are doing to train OpenAI, ChatGPT, and all the ilk. It's a lot of people that have to have conversations with AI and tell that AI whether something is correct, whether something sounds normal or unnormal or whatever. And I'm quite sure that there are very weird interactions with the AI where, you know, that might even be a little bit creepy because it's a lot of people that have to test this. It's not self-learning at all. You know, it learns via a lot of human input. It's a lot of low-wage jobs, which it's an issue. But the interesting thing, I think, is that, you know, even those biases, those people can inform the AI so much. So if they make a weird statement about, yeah, this is normal, but it's not, you know, it's a weird thing how humans in the end also will heavily affect how AI works and things it doesn't think, but, you know, acts. But then also probably a lot of those conversations will be truly disturbing because they had those real cases of AI helping with, you know, as not a replacement, but like instead of therapists, actual human therapists, and they had some concerning results. So I'm quite sure whoever is testing AI, especially for specific topics, you know, it can probably be super creepy. Just like this, you know, where, you know, it doesn't think, it doesn't act, you know, with a conscience, or even with self-consciously, but it still feels weird to have this interaction. I mean, in this case, we will totally get attacked, but with AI, as we have it. Oh, that's not too boring, because I think it's super fascinating, this whole topic. Concerning, potential, it has a lot of potential, but it's also super fascinating. To your left. That was to be expected. It's normal. And I read this one article that was very interesting where the human testers said some of these questions are very difficult to even answer because, for example, for fashion lines, he should be looking. Yes, he is. For fashion lines, they had to be like, is this a piece of clothing? But then the person testing this was like, well, but it's also reflected in a mirror. Is the mirror reflection, is that a piece of clothing? Because it's not, it's the reflection. But, so it's super, that's also the interesting thing, that the whole semantics, how do we humans talk, how is context relevant and everything? Because that's the main thing that AI can, because AI can't think, literally, so it needs to have all the possible ways a situation can go. It needs to have that in its database, but it's not always, as a human, you don't always think of all these things that could happen, because that's life. So yeah, I will link to this one article I read that was so interesting. And then you can decide if my rambling is interesting enough that we will take a look at it. All right, that's normal. It looked at us. Section 2, singing voice. No, I don't want to hear it, honestly. Prototype singing voice will activate through a pre-recorded prompt. If prototype does not respond correctly, please ensure speakers are placed properly. I'm a bit scared of this. I don't want to hear it singing.
Please sing Daisy Bell.
I don't know the song.
Well, hey there. Sure. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat.
Alright. Nearly got there. Well, I mean, I guess not normal. Beautiful singing voice, by the way. Whoever's doing the voiceover, very beautiful. The song, well, not a fan, but, I guess not normal. Because of that glitch at the end. Obviously.
Please sing Happy Birthday.
Oh gosh, no, you shouldn't have.
Well, hey there. Sure.
Aww. Oh, did you get stuck?
And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. Introducing...
Well, hey there, kids. It's me, Gozo, your favorite clown. Who wants to see a magic trick?
No one.
I see some
No.
hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why, so many friends came to celebrate today. I have a little present for you, birthday girl. But before that, everybody please sing happy birthday.
No, you don't have to. That was not normal. Also, this is supposed to be a birthday clown for kids? Are you kidding me? Who are the devs? There's a lot of single people who don't interact with kids at any time. Okay, so... response to conversation. Ooh, that's cool. That's what I was talking about. The prototype will respond to a series of standard questions using pre-recorded responses. I thought I couldn't interact. Okay.
Well, hey there, hey there.
Well, it's actually not normal. He should probably say, well, hey there. Also, it's a little bit inspired, I feel like Five Nights at Freddy's or something, like this mascot talk, that's a little bit too over the top and it's too much geared at children, which I think in a normal interaction, if you're a house robot, if you had one, would do this. It would probably freak you out because it's too much. You know what I mean? So not normal, no.
I'm doing just swell. Thank you.
It's good that they mixed it up, that we still have some normal sections. Ooh.
I'm an electronic puppet, but I'm a smart one.
Okay, I believe you. The side eye. What are you looking at? I guess that was normal. Yeah, all the information was conveyed a little bit louder towards the end to stress, the most important parts. So, there you go, Gozo.
I was created to sing, make jokes, and so much more. I am a talking companion intended for all ages. I can be your family, your friend, your...
Yes? Huh. Oh, and I also now get why it looks like it looks, because it's the prototype, so it doesn't have its skin yet. So it would look different. The design probably looks different. And maybe that's why it says inflate here, because you will put on the skin and then maybe it will be inflated. So we would say not normal, because he lost a word there. No, don't. I hate it. I hate people who tell jokes.
Why did the cupcake go to the doctor's office? Because it was feeling crummy. Ha, ha, ha.
Good lord. And that's one of its main tasks. But it's normal. I guess you did what you had to do.
I have a good one.
What
Type of
tape?
do kidnappers use?
There was no answer, so not normal. You behave yourself, Gozo. Why didn't you come home, Dad? What? Where are you, Gozo? Not normal. Dude. Is that a birthday party across the street? That is the saddest fucking party I've ever seen. Is it one kid and the robot? Chris, look. They got a clown and everything. You think that guy has a family? The clown? Maybe he's got a dying clown wife or something? You dick. Haha. He's really going extra with the balloon elements, huh? Yeah, I guess the robot would be very good at that. It's all balloon dogs, dude. Oh, that's nice. It's nice, Gozo. That's... Is it normal? Because we didn't give you the prompt, but I guess it's nice.
Hey, so, earlier I picked up coal from his school like you asked.
Mm-hmm.
The kid was getting hungry, so we went to Hardee's for dinner.
Oh, alright.
You don't have to bring home cake from that birthday gig. I got you covered. Just... It's 9 p.m.
Is that the sad clown wife that's dying? It sounds like... Wait.
Where are you?
I'm honestly confused. Is that person talking to the clown? To the birthday gig? Is it... Does the clown have a partner and they have a kid? What's the context here? No. Because the birthday gig implies that's the job and not a general birthday where you would be. I'm so confused now. Let's say normal.
Cole found your pager at your nightstand. He brings it with him to school. Refuses to give it to the police, saying it's the only thing of yours that he has left.
Excuse me.
I've been hearing about missing cases happening recently. Your son is worried.
Whose son?
I'm worried.
Whose son? Gozo's probably not, right? Or did they put Gozo into the...
Where the fuck are you? I sincerely hope you only fucked off to elope with that birthday kid's mom. Jesus, Nick. Call me back ASAP.
That's me.
Welcome, Nick. Go ahead and tell me about yourself.
I grew up in a small town all my life until I moved to a different state 2 years ago with my son. It's been a challenge trying to provide for us both. I've been doing...
Oops.
I'm, looking for my next professional challenge.
Jobs?
Oh, that I think the auto thing doesn't really work.
Yes?
What kind?
My current job is entertaining children at birthday parties.
Could you demonstrate?
Well, hey there, kids. It's me, Gozo, your favorite clown. Who wants to see a magic trick?
Wonderful! Wonderful.
Thanks.
You're hired.
Too enthusiastic, you know.
What?
You're hired. We could use someone with remarkable talent like you here at Pandemonium Technologies.
That's great. When do I start? Please let me go!
Okay, strap him down.
I won't tell! I swear! Please,
Aim the head. We don't want to damage it.
It hurts! Stop! It hurts! What the fuck are you doing to me?
Oh, Gozo. Oh, Gozo, no! You have muscles. Yeah, I saw. Thanks. For the close-up. That's not normal. And it continues.
His transformation is finally complete.
I don't know.
Now, to test him out. Hello.
Well, hey there.
How are you?
I'm doing just swell. Thank you.
What are you?
I'm an entertainment companion.
Excellent. Do you remember who you are?
Oh, Gozo. The poor son thought his dad abandoned him. Okay. I'm in heaven. Yay! I really like this. This was so different from usual interactive fiction and visual novels that I played so far. Incredibly ambitious as a concept, but I think mainly it really, really worked. I think the audio thing sometimes cut off what was being said, so we lost a couple of words and maybe even half a sentence, but I think all in all I still got the story. So it's one of those stories where suspense of disbelief, you know, it needs to be present, but also where it's such a anthology kind of sci-fi horror concept that the absurdity kind of works. So we had this actual human clown who had a kid, and I don't even know if he had a partner. He didn't talk about a wife or anything, but someone, maybe his mother or some other person who took care for the kid. Or maybe, oh yeah, maybe he got divorced, moved away with the kid. And then when he vanished, the ex-wife took over, or the ex-partner. And he worked as a part-time clown. And then he was discovered by this technology, or was hired. And basically, was he turned into this? Was his soul turned into this? That's the thing where I feel like it's open for interpretation. I think that's a deliberate open ending. Given that the robot kind of had muscle tissue, I guess they turned him into a robot, and that's where a suspension of disbelief comes into play, because I feel like that's so expensive and resource intensive that you would probably not do that. Especially not for a birthday clown type of robot. But as I said, for this type of genre, actually, it really works because it needs to be absurd. It needs to be a little bit bonkers, you know. And I think it provided on that. I had so much fun with this. Yeah. I talked crap about the flickering, the VHS flickering. I stand by it. It is annoying to read. It's annoying to watch. It's not necessary because I think you can, without the flicker effect, you still, it still can somewhat look like a VHS, or you can make it that it just happens every other, 2, 3, 4 minutes or so. But other than that, because that's a small thing, and then the audio auto thing that didn't always work. This was very well written. It was very interesting just to experience. I really enjoyed it because I honestly throughout did not know what would happen. It was very exciting. It really was like a weird episode of a horror anthology. So thank you to the developer. Also to the viewers, what do you think? What do you think happened at the ending? Was he turned into a robot? Was his consciousness stripped, basically, and put into a robot? That's my 2 options that I would go with. What do you think? What's your opinion on this? Also, if you're new to this channel, I play a lot of indie horror games, shortish ones usually. I do like my occasional short visual novel. And yeah, if you enjoyed this just now, then feel free to subscribe. And I promise you, if I hire you as a clown, which honestly I would never because I'm not a fan of clowns, but if I would just hire you as a clown. I think we had this occasionally in the past couple of weeks that I talked about onboarding processes and, employee management, and its transparency is so important that everyone knows what job you're hired for. And I think being turned into a robot or being stripped of your conscience for a robot under excruciating pain, as I could surmise, is not something that if I were an HR person for this company, would be able to kind of handle. I couldn't align this with my own conscience, so I would not do this. I would be very transparent in, look, if you want this gig, it will be kind of horrible and probably deadly. Also, one last thing I wanted to say. Yeah, also subscribe, so messed that kind of up. But because I wanted to say, the I'm in Heaven and then the song was genius. That was very weird and made me uncomfortable. And it was, I don't know, there was a touch about it because it's like, I'm dead now, I was killed, and then the song and this sentence, I'm in heaven, like it's a message to the kid. I don't know, I really like this. It was such a small thing, but also to have the whole song play, very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a wonderful day without being turned into a clown robot. And maybe see you next time. Bye! This is my self-recorded outro song so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's play.